Global warming is one of the issues that we've been facing nowadays or in recent years. So we have to take an action in order to save our planet or our earth before it's too late. It doesn't matter what your age is. Young, elders can help to take care of it, and it's our responsibility to ensure that our Mother Earth is being healthy. We should work together and we must save our future.
Here are some ways to prevent global warming.
Do we all know that doing 3 R's, reduce, reuse, recycle, can actually help our world to keep it clean itself and to save our environment and our planet from any disadvantageous result like global warming? Doing 3 R's can help decrease air pollution and water pollution from waste disposal. It can save space in landfills or help calm down the amount of the waste we throw away. We all know that some garbage end up in landfills, which create air pollution, water pollution, and a bad smell that can affect our community and our environment. It also saves money and reduces the amount of energy we use to make a new products. 3 R's works together to help us to prevent from any disease that can harm our health and also prevention from improper disposal of waste. Reduce buying things that are not really important to you, and instead of using plastic bag, bring your own bag for the things you're about to buy. Reuse by giving clothes that we don't use for those people who need them instead of throwing them away. Recycling, like recycling new paper. It can make a new one, like a plastic cup and new magazine. We can simply save our world and our people by doing this kind of thing or following this rule.
Don't keep the TV on standby. By turning off the televisions when not in use can help us to prevent global warming because it will lessen the electricity that we will use. The electricity was from burning fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and gas. Burning these sources releases carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, which adds to global concentration of greenhouse gases. Also, televisions are huge energy users and are contributing significantly to greenhouse gas emissions. Example, watching a half-hour show creates 1.6 kg of carbon dioxide emissions, which is equivalent of driving nearly 4 miles. By simply turning off your televisions when you're not using them, will save you thousands of pounds of carbon dioxide a year.
Saving water is a critical strategy in fight against greenhouse gases emissions. By reducing water usage, we can decrease the energy required for water treatment, heating, and transportation, which in turn lower carbon emissions. Efficient water use directly impacts wastewater treatment, where energy consumption is linked to emissions. Additionally, conserving water lessens the demand for heating, in which many cases relies on fossil fuels, further contributing to emission reduction. Through these interconnected mechanisms, water conservation acts as a true way to mitigate climate change and promote environmental sustainability. There are many ways to save water: by turning the tap off where you're not using it, taking shorter showers, fixing water leakage, and more. It is best to save water as much as possible.
Did you know, for every sheet of paper you waste is like wasting a whole tree? From what I have researched, the average consumption of paper in 2021 is about 408 million. If you take in the fact that to make a whole ton of paper, you need to cut down about 12 trees. If you calculate it, we cut down about 34 million trees that year alone, without the fact of recycled papers. Do you think how many wasted paper is on that year? If it's that many that we make, do you think that we would not burn most of it? For every paper we burn, it contributes a lot of carbon dioxide to the atmosphere, which makes the earth hotter. Then, what about the trees that is cut down? Did you know that about 64% of our rainforest has been cut down? And the more trees we cut, the more carbon dioxide in the air has been mixed. So, think before you rip. For every piece of paper, it's more like a whole tree.
Unplugging unused electronics can help us save global warming because it can reduce the use of electric consumption. Unplugging electronics can reduce the use of energy that comes from fossil fuels. Fossil fuels are made from decomposing plants and animals, and it's the fuel of the electricity that we use. There are lots of benefits in unplugging electronics. It can reduce the risk of fire and explosion. It can reduce the energy costs. It cannot just stop global warming. It can also help us save money and lower our bills.
These actions seem small, but they have a big positive effect on our Mother Earth. We can save our Mother Earth by working together and have self-discipline. We're the one who did this to our Mother Earth, so it's our responsibility to make her healthy and beautiful again. Stopping global warming is one of the challenging events for us, but if all of us help each other, it will become easier for us to solve this problem.